Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One. I want to talk about a subject, the border. Recently, Dick Durbin, he is a senator from Illinois, he said on the floor that we should let all these immigrants join our military. Our military has not met recruiting, and that's pretty much over all branches, and they can't recruit enough people. So let's just fill our ranks with these people that have committed, I would say, a federal crime, started off their journey in America illegally, and let them be in the military. I will tell you about my personal experience in the military. And now this is coming from like 13, 14 years ago when I got out. But if you walk through the barracks rooms, I really never stayed in the barracks unless I was at a deployment or a training event because I'm married. So I lived in uh, housing on post or I lived off post. But when you walk through the barracks, what I would notice was there was more Mexican flags flying in the barracks rooms, and this is, remember, like 14 years ago, than American flags. I seldom ever saw American flag, and this is the infantry, ground pounders. I had one soldier that I knew very well that was from Belize, and I guess he was in a program where he wasn't a U.S. citizen yet, but he had joined the military. And at the completion of his time, he would have definitely been then sworn in, or he might have been sworn in before then. But he was from Belize. He spoke perfect English along with Spanish. So to me, it was never an issue of not being able to communicate with him. But right now, there's a lot of people coming across the border that do not know how to properly speak English. We have a huge influx of Chinese. I cannot even comprehend Chinese joining the military, crossing the border illegally. We have no idea who they are. They definitely could be sent by the Communist Party from China to infiltrate the military. So Durbin has been in power over 40 years. He's not in touch with reality. He definitely works for the swamp. He is not for the people. Maybe they should correct the military problem. And the military problem is they've gone woke. And a lot of guys like you and me that would join the military for patriotic duty uh, are not doing it because I totally am recommending no one join the military at this present moment. Stay home, try to get some good training from any local vet you can find that will train you. Uh, but do not join the United States military right now. While I was in, I also had a chance to talk to a lot of people. I asked one guy in particular. Um, he wasn't the greatest soldier because his commitment wasn't there. But his answer was, "Why did you join the military?" Point blank was, he was from the LA area, California. I joined the military to get training for my gang. And this was like 14 years ago. I found that astonishing. So, how many people right now have joined the military for the training? There's probably a lot. So, the border is wide open. I've talked to a few people that lived down there on the border. They see it every day. How are we going to reward people that break the law, cross into this country, and now give them a job? Put them in a position where they could do major damage to the United States by just being in the military. This is unbelievable. Where else? What country? North Korea, China, Russia, Venezuela, you name it. What country would let you cross illegally across the border and then say, well, we're going to put you in the military? If you tried to sneak into Russia, North Korea, China, Venezuela, there's so many other countries, then you try to sneak across the border, they would probably shoot you. You would not be welcomed in. There are reports that are really credible that some of these people coming across the border are given a lot of assistance. I've also seen and read where they're giving them $5,000 Visa credit cards. $5,000. It's amazing that the United States people let this occur. They let the administration, they let the Democratic Party, and I'm going to say the Republican Party, because the Republican Party talks a great, oh no, we don't need this, but they don't do anything about it. They should be shouting, screaming, hollering, doing everything in their power to stop this. They're not doing enough. Their rhetoric should be very, very clear, to the point of, this is an illegal invasion. This is an illegal act. We need to take action. But they're not encouraging the civilians, the citizens of the United States, to do anything. The border is wide open. I cannot comprehend why, other than they're trying to replace you with them. They're trying to get additional voters. And this is a huge problem. Imagine 3 and 4 or 5 more years of this. There'll be enough voters that could change the whole dynamics of the U.S. The conservatives might never win again. This is just because it's a numbers game. So we will see how far this goes. I think Dick Durbin should be run out of office, but he won't be. He's from Illinois. I also want to mention that I was reading some articles that Vista Outdoors, and I've reported about them before, they are saying that the ammo prices and component prices are going to rise dramatically. They're saying because the whole world is looking for gunpowder, the whole world is looking for munitions, and this is going to increase the cost. So hopefully you've been prepping a while. Hopefully you have stocked up on sufficient quantities of what you need. In my book, this is an investment. Look at it as, hey, I'm going to buy this for my kids, my grandkids, and it is an investment. As the Federal Reserve notes can continue to fall in value, and as soon as we went off the gold standard, that has just drastically increased. Some people can prove that it's only 1% of its value right now compared to when it was backed by gold. So I hope you're keeping track of this. I would love to be able to take Federal Reserve notes, slide them under the mattress, or put them wherever you can put them, and 10 years from now, pull them out and they have the same value. They won't. In 10 years from now, well, I honestly believe in 10 years from now, there will not be a Federal Reserve notes. It will be totally worthless. It will not be used anymore. So take your Federal Reserve notes and put it into something practical. If you can take it, put it into something that you can make money, or make something to be a producer and not just a consumer, that is what you want to do. Start looking for the ability to make a side job, to side income. That way, if you want to get out of the system a little bit, you have that already. You got it started. But look at ammunition. It's definitely going to go up. Vista Outdoors, major player in it, said significant increase. Thanks for watching.